Aberration has launched and Ark Survival Ascended, and so have the best places to build guides. I've never been a particularly practical or efficient Ark player though, so here are the 7 CUTEST base locations I've found so far. The first spot I've found is here on the map, and it's this tunnel or cavern. I'm not really sure what it is, but it's on this path that runs through the cliff face and it has these openings looking out over to the green zone. You've got this lovely soft light here and the rocks overhead, and it gives really cozy vibes. There's access to a lot of basic resources like wood and stone and crystal, and there's water down below. You're not too far from metal and obsidian spawns, and there's also a lot of yeeling spawns in this area if you're looking for one. This next location is on some of the abandoned structures in the green zone, which you can find here on the map. It's a huge flat space that's already quite open and could hold quite a large base. You can build all over this area, including out onto the collapsed bridge. I really like the mix of metal and nature here, and it's like wilderness is trying to reclaim the structure. You've got a big lake down below where you can find silica pearls, and you're not too far from one of the exits to the surface into Blue Orb. Other resources like metal and obsidian aren't so convenient, but it's a really beautiful spot. This location is on the border between green and blue zones, and you'll find it here on the map. You'd build up here on this ledge in the green zone with a stunning view out across the blue zone. There are these 2 bits of land that stick out on either side of a spectacular waterfall, so it'd be a great location for a bridge build over the river. You've also got a charging node right here too, easy access to water, and there are some metal nodes close by. I picked this next spot because it gives me real spooky season vibes, and you can find it here on the map. I love the little pools of light and the golden glow, and all of these mushrooms give it this like real cottagecore Halloween feel. This area doesn't have easy access to anything, but I was looking for cute places to build, not practical ones. It's got a gorgeous view out over the blue zone and into the red zone, and if your game renders better than mine does, I'm sure it's really pretty. This next spot is deep in the blue zone and not far from one of the exits to the surface in the green orb. You can find it here on the map. It's a bit wild and the neighbours aren't particularly friendly, but all of these hanging blue trees just make it such a beautiful spot. There's easy access to water here, as well as a charge node and metal and obsidian spawns all around. On to another blue zone location that you can find here on the map. This one is a little raised peninsula surrounded by water in this beautiful open cavern. You're flanked by 2 magnificent waterfalls, and you'll notice that waterfalls are a bit of a theme in this video, and there's also a stunning view too. Again, not the friendliest place to set up home, but because of the landform here, you could probably get away with just a wall across the back for the most part, and then you'd have this really big space for building and all of your tames. The final location is here on the map in the red zone, and I was determined to find somewhere in the red zone that was beautiful. And I think in its own corrupted way, this area is. You've got the crystals and the glowing trees in the blue zone, and there's a gorgeous waterfall behind and a lake off to one side, as well as your own personal charging node. You're also within easy reach of metal, obsidian, organic polymer and element ore, so this is probably actually the most practical location that I found in this video. So those are the cutest locations that I've found so far. Would you build in any of these, or do you have a more practical location elsewhere? Let me know your thoughts in the comments and make sure to check out my other videos too, but for now I will see you in the Ark. Take care.